session with Selena. Selena just recently ended a long-term relationship with a physically abusive boyfriend. She has been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder due to the extreme abuse that she was victim of. She's also recently met diagnosis for alcohol dependence. This is the check-in portion of the session. Hi, Selena.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you
I'm
doing?
doing pretty good.
Good. So tell me how you're feeling today.
Today I'm feeling pretty hopeful. Things seem to be coming together pretty well. This last week wasn't as difficult as previous weeks have.
Okay, so there's been an improvement.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So what coping have you done within the last week?
This last week I used a lot of deep breathing, some grounding skills that we learned. The one where we started with the tense muscles in our feet and worked our way up that you guys taught us. And then I've also been talking to a lot of my friends, just and hanging out. And I think that's positive, just to be engaging with people instead of isolating.
Absolutely. That's great. So has there been any substance use or unsafe behaviors within the last week?
I only drank 3 days this week, and I didn't answer the phone at all for Johnny.
Wow. Well done.
Thanks.
So did you complete your commitment last week? What was your commitment?
My commitment was not to drink, but I did not drink 4 days, so I did half of it.
Okay, so you committed 4 times.
Yep.
So what community resource did you contact last week?
I went to 2 AA meetings. So that was what I said I would do, was start attending some AA meetings, try to get some help. So I attended 2 of them.
Okay, great. This is the quotation portion of the session. So I'm going to have you, Selena, read the quotation for today's session.
All right. You are not responsible for being down, but you are responsible for getting up.
So what does that quotation say to you?
That we have control of our life and, the choices that we make. Sometimes life happens and we can get knocked down, but it's our responsibility to find a new way to navigate through it and not stay down.
Okay. So how do you think that quotation applies to the current situation that you're in your life right now?
So I guess with the abuse and the alcohol use, I choose to keep on drinking, and I chose to stay in the abusive relationship for so long. So initially it wasn't my fault that I was in an abusive relationship, but over time, I continued to stay in stuff. And the end of the quote, but you are responsible for getting up. So that's on me to start making the better choices so that I can start rebuilding my life. So I have the responsibility to care for myself. So to leave that relationship, to quit drinking alcohol, because alcohol is, making my life more difficult, making it difficult to hold a job and stuff. So my responsibility is to start trying to make better decisions so that I don't stay stuck. I have some control over my life.
Okay. Great. So now we'll do the checkout portion of the session. So Selena, can you tell me one thing that you've gotten out of today's session?
The quotation was really powerful. Talked about just that importance of, I have a choice in my life, and if I choose to stay stuck, then I can continue to stay down. But if I want to change things and have better outcomes, then I have the choice to make more responsible decisions.
Okay, so what is your new commitment for the week?
A new commitment for the week is I want to make the same commitment as last time, that I will go this week without drinking. I think that would be a really positive commitment because I'll be able to get a lot more done. I'm maybe get some more job search and stuff done. So I think that if I make the commitment not to drink this week, I think that's a huge one.
Okay. And what community resource will you contact within the next week?
I'm going to contact the Women's Resource Center. I need some help getting my new apartment situated and help finding job and stuff. So I'm going to contact them.
All right. Well, good job this week, and we will see you next week at the same time.
All right. Sounds
Okay.
like a plan.